everybody. Sorry. Hi, how you doing? Thought I'd do Mr. Whatever his face is. I hope you're okay. I'm not doing too bad. Welcome to tonight's stream. I'm kind of hoping that I'll be okay through the stream. I haven't been very well this week, so yeah. That's the unfortunate thing of being diagnosed with Meniere's disease. But I'm just finishing off the links and just sharing them on the social media channels. Share now. Is Facebook playing game? Yes, it is. Right, okay, so we're here, we're now live. How are you all doing? Where are we? We are currently at Bonaparte. Is it Bonaparte? No, Bronte. We're at Bronte. And I'm here for a simple reason, actually. It's just something that I'd done earlier on, and I was thinking it'd be a nice place to start. That's if I'm thinking what's going to happen is going to happen, which probably by the looks of it isn't going to happen because there's nothing there. Oh, okay. Ah, yes, there it is. That's there, so it's on its way. Another 2 minutes. Anyway, hi, welcome. We are here. We're live for a few hours, and this is the new Canadian National Oakville Sub, Oakville to Hamilton or Hamilton to Oakville DLC, featuring the GPR9, I think it is, and the GP38. How are you all doing? Hope you're doing well. Yeah. So this is one of the. I think there's 6 stations on here, but there's no passenger services in the DLC. Very short-sighted, if you ask me. They wanted to concentrate mainly on the freight work, but I've got a very funny feeling the passenger working will come at possibly at Go Transit for a couple of reasons, which I shall divulge in a bit. So yeah, there's 6 stations on it. There's plenty of yards. The route's 24 miles long, roughly. 24 miles? Yeah, it's from end to end. It's roughly 24 miles, but it's a lot longer, which I'll show you in a minute, due to the amount of yards that are in the route. Right, and I'll get all this out the way quick. I'll do all this now. Basically, there's the I just called it. They call it the live stream. I just call it the question and answer. We want more blah 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 session. That DTG ran yesterday, and basically there's no intermodal services. Although I've seen videos of intermodal trains, double stack trains, what the Americans say, passing. I shall put a link to the video in the description as well. Basically, the freight that's used on the route is petrochemicals, general tonnage, grain, and auto racks. I've said about the route, it's about 24 miles, but the yards takes it. The mileage with the yards takes it up significantly. Again, no passengers, but they did say they may be some at some point, which, yeah. The only wagons on there, out of all the wagon types that we've got, that can be loaded, are the ethanol wagons. I don't know what's up and what's down on this line. So, yeah, there's only the ethanol wagons that can be loaded. They can't be unloaded, they can be loaded. You've got auto racks which carry cars. They're loaded, or or unloaded, but you can't load them, unload them personally. They just come as loaded or unloaded, depending on the scenario. Centre beam wagons, and there's also grain wagons as well. Oh, there we go. This should be ethanol, carrying ethanol. And it's not very long either. It's only about 15 wagons. There are CSX wagons that are used in this, as well as Canadian National wagons. Although it seems as though the Canadian National wagons have been reskinned versions of the CSX wagons, mainly the grain wagon, and I think something else. In the PC version, I did see a steel coil wagon, which was on the stream last night, and he said, Matt said it was released with the SD40 pack for the Sandpatch grade and the NEC, which obviously the Sandpatch grade is that we don't have for the PS4 or Xbox, so they are looking at getting the GP40 update done for the NEC, so we should be able to use that wagon. Yeah. And that's it really, apart from there was a patch release as well for the East Coastway route and a couple of other bits being sorted. I did ask about the J&A wagons. I asked several times about the J&A wagons from the East Coastway route being able to be used on the Great Western Express route, and they said yes, but it's something that they've not looked at. So I'm like, oh, cheers for that. So but they eventually asked it, and DJ Sway asked them, because I'd asked about 8 times and I got no reply, and then DJ Sway asked them, and then he basically got an answer. So yeah, big shout out to DJ Sway, because he managed to get something answered that I couldn't get. Overall, I think I'm disappointed that there are no passenger operations, which I've mentioned before. Both Go Transit and Via Rail operate the line, and apparently Go Transit used the MP36PH3C diesel loco and the Bombardier cars, the same ones that were released for the Peninsula Corridor, although it's a different livery, so surely that could be reskinned. And the Go Transit one uses, I think it's 12 coaches, and it's a slightly different type cab car than what the one is on the Peninsula Corridor. So surely that can be a thing. And I wouldn't be surprised if that does come at some point. Again, disappointed that there's no intermodal, because there's several videos that I have seen with intermodal running through, and I'll show you. Because this is where we are. We're at Bronte here. There's a yard there, a storage yard as well. One of the yards is up here. This is Hamilton. No, it's not. This is Oakville, I think. I can't remember. I definitely can't remember. I think this is Oakville. This is Oakville yard, I think. Now, if you go further up, this is the car plant. So this is where you collect the auto racks from. More stuff there. Loco, another yard, and then it just runs out up the top there. I don't think we get access to any of that there at all. I think that's just another line coming in. A couple of more yards, various things dotted about in them. Some of them will have wagons in them. Another yard, another station with a siding, I think it is. So there's just lines branching off all over the place. It's, to me, honestly, it kind of reminds me of the American version of the Tees Valley route. Hopefully I am getting sound out, so bear with me. Yeah, I am. Okay, so yeah. So this is another one of these little areas where you can fuel the ethanol cars, fuel the ethanol wagons with them. Got a little run round siding, so you can bring them in, run round them, and then drop them off. Couple more sidings, more yards. This is the junction. I can't remember what the junction is called. So trains do come off of it, right? I was wondering whether they did or didn't. Right, okay. Well, that's something that's good. That's cleared the question up then. I was just wondering whether there's trains coming off the junction, which they do. So the AI trains are path to go on and off the junction. Right, okay, I'm happy with that. And then basically that's another part of the line. I don't know where that goes. I should have done my homework. And then we've got Hamilton, which is a bit of a big yard. It's another big yard. Loads of freight in there. Mainly, I think I can understand why they've done this as a freight route, to be honest, and it's not bad. And then basically we move on to one of the biggest yards, and this is why I think that the actual route, although it's 24 miles from end to end, this is what puts the mileage up on the route. Are you ready for this? Have a look at this. How big is that yard? That is awesome. That serves a number of industries, namely petrochemicals, a wagon manufacturing facility. Is it here? Is it that one? Yeah, it'll be that one. That one's the rail manufacturing facility. Or is it? Or is it this one? It's this one here. It's all this here. Well, literally all that. Come to think of it, and a little rail yard. So there is plenty to explore. Look at that. You're literally almost doubling back on yourself. That is absolutely amazing. Yeah, when they first showed this, I was like, oh my god, that's a lot. That's an awful lot. So that's the actual yard itself. It's really, really big. But it's a bit of a shame that they haven't got the passenger working, which I think if they had that, then it'd be ideal. But perhaps the passenger working will come through with a patch at some point with DLC. I wouldn't be surprised to see it. Especially, and it will be the one that uses the baby bullet, the loco that got released last week, the MP MP364 MP36PH3C. I've actually got the PDF document about the loco, and it does actually show that Via Rail livery on there. So yes. Anyway. So what are we up to tonight? Well, we're going to do. I've got the central heating on. I'm bloody hot. So we're going to do the intro. I don't know whether you. So I'm going to do it as though you've not seen it. Okay. So I'm going to take my top off because I'm sorry. Don't mean to striptease. Because I'm hot. I'm sat right next to a radiator, and the central heating is on because it's cold. But I'm hot. And I've got to keep the house warm. Because of my mum. And my chair still creakies. Right, okay, so we go into training. Oakville Subdivision introduction. And it's bugged as well. See if you can spot where the bug is. This should kick off any second now. That's a nice pick. That's the that's the car manufacturing facility. It's currently loading in at the moment. But overall, I really, really honestly think this is like the American version of
This is Hamilton Yard, the feeder for all cars moving around the industrial zone.
section to begin.
The industrial zone of the route processes a variety of products and commodities. You will get the chance to haul several types of freight throughout the area.
Right. Usual appear and go up. I mean, I think what I'd quite like as well, just look on the bottom of the loco, there's rust on it. You can't really see it there. There you go. There you go. They've modelled the rust. I like that. Footprints on the floor.
You're currently aboard a GP9RM diesel locomotive.
Never remember what they're called.
Canadian National have over 300 examples in operation across their network.
Right, let's do... Oh, God, it's 3. It gives you an idea of the yard itself. There's the GP38. Obviously it's using the CSX wagons.
Train Sim World allows you to ride and drive trains from a selection of internal and external camera angles.
CN wagons.
Let's take a look now while exploring the exterior of this train.
You know me and my views, I like my views. Gives you a general idea of the size of the
Other
route,
internal
the yard.
and external camera views are available to be explored.
There's
These
also
can be
wagons.
accessed from the camera menu.
There's also wagons, hopper wagons. See these here? These here from the Peninsula Corridor route. Those two there. They look horrible. They really do. Very bland. Right. We'll get back into the old... back in the old loco.
We've only travelled a short distance here, so let's take a look at what else there is to enjoy.
Right, now it just goes into the little movie.
Welcome to the Oakville subdivision. Take on the challenge of maintaining a busy railroad corridor while serving a bustling industrial complex. Keep up with the constant production of automobiles in Oakville while maintaining a constant flow of ethanol from Hamilton.
There's a bug with that on the
Operate a variety
PlayStation.
of different services and freight between multiple facilities. Deal with frequent freight trains and industrial switches. Along the way, be sure to place route maps, repair broken lamps, put up safety signs, and install decontamination showers.
This is where the bug is.
Take on the challenges.
There you go. That's the bug that happens, unfortunately. They have been made aware of it, as well as also the bug when filming when filling the ethanol tanks, which that's one of the ones that we're going to do now. I'm not going to do the how to drive thing because it's a little bit of shunting around stuff, and I don't really want to do that. I want to go straight into the thing, but we'll do the tank filler because that just shows you how it's done. Right, sorry, just move that out of the way. So, any questions? Feel free to ask. Right. I have got to do on the journey mode. I have got to do the GPRM9 and the GP38 thingies, but I'm not going to do them tonight. Hi, Shodden. Yeah. We're get our service going. Do the older shot to Oakville. I think this should just be just leaving the yard. It's just basically, I think most of it is just driving point to point, yard to yard sort of thing. There's also certain smaller yards that you go to as well. Night then. I'm not worried about the class lights. We can break out the way. I don't need to. Not bad. I don't need to do that. Take that off. That's wrong. Cab light off. I think we're okay to go. I don't know what we're hauling. Second. Oh, we've got a mixed rate. It's not very long, unfortunately, but that's just how they want it. Early start. Well, 5:21. Oh, don't do this. Don't know why it does that. It's annoying. Sure, there's supposed to be some sort of sound. It's not very. They don't. I think they said in the stream. I think it was a maximum of 40 wagons in some of the trains. I did see one this morning with one tank wagon on it. So yeah. That's what I forgot. When we get out there, it will be 60 mile an hour limit. Yes, it's just a 60 mile an hour limit as well, basically. Yeah, I know. Mind you, I saw watching a live stream of some railway stream, and saw a Ford Transit van in it. So yeah, they have them over there with you lot in America. Well, I think they try to cut a few corners. Just a few. Oh, no, not keyboard. That one. Yeah, the freight car, I do like those. Although in the GP, in these locos, you can't hear them very well. But with the 66 on the UK route, you can hear it. Hiya, pizza. What do you need help in? What have you got it for? PS4, Xbox or PC? PS4? What I would try and do first is try to reinstall it. I know it's a bit of a pain because it means downloading the latest patch and all that into one big patch, but I would try to reinstall it. Oh, you tried that. Then the only thing I can suggest is submit a ticket through to Dovetail, to be honest, because I really don't know why it's done it. Pressing the wrong keyboard here. Yeah, I definitely considered submitting a ticket to DTG, or look on their forums under the PS4 or bugs. What is my internet? So I'm just going to shut my internet down, it's stuttering. I can't see any comments at the moment because I've got no browser open. Approaching Appleby. I'm just rebooting, booting up YouTube now. I've just had a problem with the stream, the replay stream that I've got. It just wasn't working. Thank you very much, Peter. Appreciate it. That's great. Thank you. My stream won't like me. 1080 will it? Oh no. Okay, hold on. I'm just going to reboot into another browser. I was using Firefox, and Firefox on my PC doesn't like showing in 1080p now for some strange reason. So I'm just going to shove it up in Chrome. And when that decides to open up. While that's booting up, I've got the PS4 app at the moment. We're okay for the time being, we're steady speed. I can't do anything because on my second screen is where I'm using my main display at the moment for the PlayStation. So internet's been a pain in the arse at the moment, I do apologise. I'll be with you in a minute, just rebooting everything. What's the objective of this route that I'm currently driving? Basically, it's a freight route. There is passenger served on it as well. But yeah, it's mainly a freight route. So it's like freight operations, the amount of yardage. It's one of the ethanol loading stations up there. So there's a lot of industrial units about, a lot of railway yards, so you're hauling freight from A to B, then there are services obviously, what I'm doing now with journeys. There's about 5 or 6 scenarios. My internet. Is the playback very juddery? For you at all? My playback on the PC didn't seem too good. Okay, that's cool. It seems to have settled down a bit now, so yeah. doing it without between 40 and 60 frames a second, which isn't too bad. Which is pretty good. I'm on the PS4 Pro. The services, some of them can be done within about 35 minutes, sort of thing. So they're not that long. I mean, the route itself is only 24 miles. So the ones that I've seen, they're about, you can get them done roughly about 35, 40 minutes. One or two of the scenarios are a little bit longer, about an hour. It sort of involves a bit of shunting around. Yeah, I hear you there, Pizza. I really do. I really do hear you there. I would love it. I did ask them about the J&A wagons used in the East Coast way. Whether they're coming to the whether they were coming to the Reading Great Western Express route. They didn't bother answering. Yeah, there is that. I think they're just done. I think some of them are about 4 or 5 minutes off. Some of this, like, you'll pull this into the yard, and then like the next service would be a switching one where you just like uncouple, leave it, and then go off, and then drop it, and then the next service after that won't start till 1930, which is basically you take a load of ethanol wagons up to Oakville Yard from Hamilton Yard. And the sound will just disappear like that. Oh dear. This is another one of the yard spurs where it goes off. Oh no, that goes off to the station. Ooh. I better slow my ass down, haven't I? Yeah, that's true. That is true. I think the reason why with this down control is I'm not so sure with the Xbox. I need to see the Xbox footage, but I think it's to do with the memory. On the PC, it's a lot better. But the sound quality on the PlayStation and the Xbox, I'd say PlayStation at the most because I don't know about the Xbox. It's not that good. It just suddenly goes. The same with the train disappears. The draw distance is not that good. Glad I slowed down, otherwise you'd be looking at a wreck. So now it's about 25 minutes of running fast, and then it's about 5 to 10 minutes of running at 15 miles an hour. Oh, the HST, yeah. Northern Transpennine did have the DLC, which was good, but they've done literally no DLC for Great Western Express, and I'm really annoyed with that. So by the looks of it, we're at the yard already, yeah. I'm using a USB keyboard as well. Yeah, that's about right. I mean, overall, I quite like it, and I've actually been looking forward to it when it comes out, because it's to be honest, it's like the just an all American freight route. I mean, you've got for the PC, you've got the CSX SAM patch, but we don't have that on the PlayStation or the Xbox. I don't think we will get it. What will annoy me is that we'll get a German route next, and it'll be every single bit of unit, wagons or locos that you can use on the German routes previous, you'll be able to use on this one. But when you get a UK route, there's nothing else you can use on it, and it's just so frustrating, it's ridiculous. I mean, that rake of low wagons over there, that's about 20. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame that it's not, because by all it does look nice. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do like the German routes. I do like them, but I just think that they go overboard with the taking the road. What's that trophy for? Sorry, I'm just having a quick look at the trophy. GPRM taken to the road. Oh, operate the GP9RM for 90 miles. You get a blue screen, sorry. Yeah, I mean, it is frustrating where the Germans routes you get, oh look, we got all this and we can use the locos, they do all the manage to do all the layers and all that, so that they create the extra layers so that it can all go into them. The only thing extra we got with one route was the you could use the 40, 45, 47, 37, 31, 5 locos on one service on the East Coastway route. Boom, and that's it. What about using the J&A wagon on the Great Western Express route? Why can't there be a service mode added for that? Why haven't they done that? I mean, they put this Great Western Express route out there, and it's good, but they've done sod all to it. Because reasons, yeah, reasons. Yeah. But it's just so bloody annoying that they haven't done anything with the Great Western Express route. I mean, a lot of people are asking for it to be upgraded. Whether we get to see that or not, I don't know. I mean, it's something that I'd like to see. I mean, I'd walk over hot coals to see that. Sometimes I just find their excuses rather lacking. You know, it's just like in the live streams, you said, oh, well, yeah, we can do it, but we're not going to, or, oh yeah, it's something to be looked at. You know, they hold their cards close to their chest, and I can understand that, because I can understand the reason why, because basically if you start spouting off release dates, people are going to say, well, you said it's going to be released here and it's not, blah, blah, blah. What's my favourite route? What's my favourite route? Hold on, that's what we got here. What's my favourite route? Being a UK yourself, GW seems popular with you lot. The Great Western Railway is good because obviously I think it was part of. How long did we take? We took 25 minutes. So yeah, sometimes they're between 25 and 35 minutes, depending. I think my favourite route is Great Western. It's straight A to B, and you can cover it with the Intercity 125. You can cover from Paddington to Reading in 30 minutes. Dumph. But there's so much more you can do on that route, though. That's the whole thing. I like Teesside Valley, and I like Northern Transpennine. I'm not too keen on the East Coast Way, although it's nearly modern. They've even got that wrong because basically Freightliner, GBRF now operate the Stone services. So yeah, but there's a lot of routes that I do like. Nice one. That's about right, really. What's up in my chair? Right, let's go to free roam. Tony, stick the brakes on. Service is bound out at 6 o'clock. Need a bit of polish for that head, mate. Well, I'm not really going to go anywhere on that now. I like the German routes. Peninsula Corridor, I'm taking a bit of a shine to at the moment because of the baby bullet. I hated it with the F40 Cat. I don't know why. I just think the overall look of the Peninsula Corridor route was a little bit naff, to be honest. Let's come out just a second. So this is, I've got literally all the routes, to be honest. Rapid Transit is probably my least favourite, along with West Somerset. That is pants. West Somerset is absolutely shite. Ah, right, okay. Oh, that's cool then. Rursignord, Main Spesset Barn, and the Wuppertal, Rhein-Ruhr-Osten. I like those routes, the German routes. They're nice because they offer both. They offer both passenger and freight. NEC Corridor offers freight as well, but it's a bit of a hand-me-down freight, really. It's not a lot. Long Island Railroad. I said I'd never buy it, and I bought it because I think I paid $7.99 for it. So I'm not arguing with that. It was cheap. The West Somerset I really wish I hadn't bought, but because I got the 47, I wanted the 52 basically because I thought it'd be able to run with the Great Western Express route. No, silly me for thinking that. Northern Transpennine is awesome because it's got 47s, 45s, and 40s on it, and the Class 101, which is shite. And the Tees Valley line is awesome because the Tees Valley line is just like this, just like the route. Oh, what's the bloody route called? That one, Oakville Subdivision. It's the American equivalent. It's the English equivalent to the Oakville Subdivision. And then you got the East Coast Way, which is it's not too bad. one rail tour, vintage rail tour, using locos from Teesside and Northern Transpennine, and then you got one freight service, which is about right. Heavy freight pack for that. Yes, that is nice. I'm not really good on shunting. I don't really like a lot of it to do though. Right. So literally, we need to do another journey. Do GP8. Let's do Oakville to Aldershot. Right. And GP38. Ow. No, I'll let this start, and then I just need to go somewhere because I need the call of nature. The heavy freight pack is the Class 40, the 08, and some vans. If you look back a few videos I did, hold on, I'm just gonna go to the toilet and I'll be back. Sorry, I can't hold it in any longer. Right, if you look back on the channel from a few weeks ago, around about New Year's, I did a 12 or 10 hour live stream at Huddersfield on the Northern Transpennine. Have a wee. Yes, I need a piss, as they say. Have a look at that stream, and there's a 40 in there, and they do it. There's stuff coming. There's not much traffic coming through with using the freight vans. It's just general shunting around the depots and that, really. But yeah, that's on the channel. So that's around about New Year's time, and I did one before on the Great Western Express route. 10 hours Christmas Eve live stream, which I was at work at both times when I did the live streams. Right. So we're going via Bronte. Right, I'm not going to do the class lights. Oh hell, why not? I think they're a bit old now these days, but don't want the cab lights, front headlights on, rear headlights off, ground lights on, on. Where are we? On. Right, set the views. Couple of GP38s. Right. We mixed again. We're not mixed. You see how? Ooh. So the yard's a bit full. Not a lot, but yeah, it's full. Right. Oh, hello. I hate it when it does that. So I swear they've literally just reskinned that from the CSX version, which don't happen to have one around here somewhere. Probably up there. But it looks alright, I suppose. It'll pass. Right, so we're going via Bronte. Oh yeah, TSW is very, very glitchy. It is very glitchy. The amount of times on a live stream where I've had to like restart the session again because the scenario glitched. I love the old written in ditch lights thing, that's quite nice. I like to get a bit of ground level. Yes, that's true. Or nothing at all if you look at Great Western Express. When you come past Old Oak Common, you go past the yard at Acton. That is literally full, chock-a-block. It's literally chock-a-block with wagons and a couple of locos there. You go past it in the game, there's nothing in there. It's ridiculous. I've got to admit the sounds are quite nice, but I've got a 5.1 surround sound headphones, PlayStation headphones, and oh my god, the sound, all I can say on that is the sound is amazing. I'm wearing, got a Turtle Beach headset at the moment, what I'm wearing. This obviously has got the mic option. The mic is a lot better than what it is on the PlayStation. That sounds quite cool, I like that. One thing I found that Train Sim doesn't like is on the PlayStation, if you put the PlayStation in rest mode, then go back and start up Train Sim after you've taken the PlayStation out of rest mode, the textures and the detail on there is terrible. I've no idea if this is the right proper sound for the locos because I've never seen them in real life. Oh, that's pretty cool, as long as it sounds really good for you. I do miss my 5.1 surround sound theatre. I'm trying to do everything. I like the drone option on this. Throw that iPhone away, get yourself a Samsung. But don't get a Galaxy Note 9. Done. Bell's doing my editing. Oh, cool. If you have a smart TV, or even if you have like a DVD player that has internet connection, get YouTube to connect to the DVD player and then display it on the TV. Oh, definitely. I mean, overall, I do like this, but there, you know, there's the usual things that there's a couple of bugs. It's all subtle little animations, but it all adds to the realism. There should be some more traffic around here somewhere. Now, the worst thing is when you go empty to the depot and there's still people sat on your train. You can't turf them off. No, the AI do go on, the NPCs do go on the your normal trains as well. They do go on there. The crossings don't go up in the UK or EU, the German routes either. I don't think it's one of those things that they haven't got round to. Oh shit. I'm supposed to do that. Also, I don't know if people have noticed, I will say this now, I have changed the channel name, to Hentis Rail. It was Hentis D6569. The link, or the URL, still is Hentis D6569, but the channel name is Hentis Rail. So it just coincides with my Facebook page as well. I'm going to do a scenario in a minute where we've got to lash up 3 locos to our train. I've been watching her. Brilliant. I just get annoyed at the NPCs when they stand in your way and they just like don't move out the way. They look at you as it's like, well, you're gonna move or what? Yeah, that's on literally every single. If that was a sort of scenario that was like that on every single route, it happens to them there. It's basically because they're there in real life. And strangely enough, there are passengers that will walk around them. So they're waiting for trains that are never going to come. Well, they did mention that they will probably be, they're going to look at it. But I wouldn't be surprised to see I think I mentioned it earlier on, such a mouthful. The MP36 PH3C, the baby bullet, appearing via Go livery with the Bombardier bi-level cars, because it's what they use on the route. There's going to be a video in the description later on of the video that I watched today, so that'll be up there, and that also shows intermodal trains running. I've been talking too much, I'm thirsty. My blood sugar's high as well, which is annoying. Oh, got to open the windows. Okay, let's go do it that way then. I've got to be careful. Oh, the HST, yeah. HST is awesome. But they don't run on the route anymore. It's the Class 801 Hitachis. Some sort of grain loading facility there, which I wouldn't be surprised that happens. At some point you'll be able to load stone there. So whenever they mention a route coming out, I always try to look at YouTube video of it. Oh, I only managed to find one bit. Well, there's a few bits. No, nothing works. Well, it's better than losing your job in real life though, isn't it? That's why I save quite often. By the way, I didn't run over red light, did I? A couple of Euro trucks over it. I accidentally ran past the station a couple of times. Oh. Like my stream has decided to die on the PC. Yeah, that's about right. Oh! Are you all watching okay? Like my stream's not going out. Guys, are you getting my stream? Bloody typical, isn't it? I'm not sure if any of you can see my stream. That's not good. Well, YouTube's taken a bloody great great thing to go and dump on me, hasn't it? It's not your internet. Well, I don't know if it's your internet connection, but YouTube isn't showing my stream for some strange reason. Nothing wrong with my bloody internet connection, was there? Nah, because it would have said that I would be online with the PlayStation. Guys, can you actually see my stream at all? Yeah, I think it. I don't know if you can hear me. If you can hear me, just say yes. Right, I'm just going to check my internet if you can still hear me. Hold on. Okay, well, I'm going to go up to the end of this. I'll type this down as well. I'm still going to go up to the end of this scenario, and then I will call it a night because I can't stream like this. Yeah, it's still saying. Right, well, just in case, well, it's still saying I'm live. That's the thing. One person's watching now. It's still saying I'm live. So I'm going to carry on this until I actually get into to the scenario. That's a shitter. That is a complete shitter. Obviously, if YouTube has problems, then there's not much really I can do about it. It's annoying somewhat. So, for when the replay does come up, that's in case if I don't lose it. The plan, what I will be doing. No, there's a problem with YouTube. YouTube's problem. I'm not even getting a normal video, let alone a live stream, come up on my phone. So yeah. Oh, hello. What have we got here? Why has it done that again? Looks as though YouTube has gone down. Well, the live stream's still going, so I'm going to keep going until the end of this scenario, then decide what to do next. I'm just approaching the end of Aldershot Yard. For those that are tuning in, during the live stream, I've actually lost YouTube. YouTube's just disappeared. Not much really I can do about that. Yeah, that's really annoying. I'm still going for the time being because I've got to shoot downstairs and do something, but carry on. Right. Oh, let me down, let me down. Right, okay. I'll let this go on because this is going to leave. I'll just stand over here out of the way. I've just got to disappear downstairs and I will be back. Right, okay, so, well, the other train's left 3 minutes ago. The DLC is for PC, Xbox, and PS4. Ooh. It's just left. Right. Is it back yet? Control F5. A couple of horny cars. I will be doing a walk in the route on this, but I don't think it's going to be coming back. Cause, hi, Wing Zero, how you doing, mate? Can you see anything, by the way? Oh. Oh, for fuck's sake! What is going on? Right, well, I think if that's the case, that I can't really, stream because YouTube's down, basically, by the looks of it. Yeah, that's really annoying, to say the least. That's a complete bugger. I think I'm going to have to call it a night, to be honest. I can't see anything on here. I'm still recording as far as I'm aware. But I'm going to end it, I think, tonight. I can't really do anything. So yeah, it's thanks to YouTube famously quitting for me. Yeah. Well, thanks all anyway for anyone that's turned up. I will be live again Sunday, hopefully, if YouTube sorted everything up. Don't forget, I know this video's not going to go down well, basically, because not much I can do. It's literally out of my control. It's a problem with YouTube, not me. But if you've liked the video up to the point before it went, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon. Yeah. Not much I can do. Just thank you all for turning up. Sorry about the problems with YouTube. Yeah, and that's it, really. Don't forget to press the bell icon for further updates. I'll try one more time. Let's reload the stream. Hey! And we're back! Are we back? We're back. We're back. I think we are back. Can you all see me? Can you all hear me? Yeah, hey! Well, fucking hell, YouTube. Oh, pain in the arse. Right, so that was a problem with YouTube and not me. Right, so what one did I say we were going to do? Scenario, wasn't it? Hi, Wing Zero, by the way. Oh, that's 60 minutes. Equipment move. Oh, come on, let's do it. Yeah, we can. Oh, yeah, we can do it. Can we do that? Do that there? Yeah, we're gonna do it. Yay! Cool. That's a horrible thought. Hear and see me. I'm going to turn the central heating off, so bear with me. There I thought was going to have an early night. But no, that's good. Right, so we're back. Equipment move. So, what are we doing in equipment move? Welcome to Hamilton Yard. As part of the trip north, please attach 3 indicated GP9RM locomotives. Hope it's a nice long train. This could be 5 up top. Went the wrong way, didn't I? What an arse. You're very tired. Well, catch it after you've had some kit, mate. Oh, sat in the wrong seat. Duh. GP38, yes we are. Thanks, pizza. It's appreciated. Oh, we were here, but by the looks of it, I don't know. I think it's gone now. Yeah, you take it easy, mate. Just check the stream when you come back. Have a good night. I think it's failed again anyway, by the looks of it. Oh, it's bloody typical, isn't it? Oh no, we're running. We are running. Oh, I know why. I know why. Firefox doesn't like showing stuff at 1080p for some stupid reason. Where's the map? It's always wise to do this when... Just got to change that one. There we go. Okay, that must be silly things. Is there? Oh, I see. Yeah, we can get out. Yeah. It's always my fault, Wing. This is one of those 40 wagon trains. That's awesome. I like to sit on the bonnet, it keeps me warm. So how you doing, Wing, anyway? It's still a bit stuttery, isn't it? I've got a very funny feeling we're going to have to shunt these out when we get to Oakville Yard, which I'm happy about. We have 5 locos on us. I think I just broke them. Oh, I can't go any further. Let's do 8. What do you reckon? Nice shot there. Blue screen. Oh, it's only a short trip. Hey, can I whack the rest of that consist on? What do you reckon? Do you think it'll allow me to whack the rest of that on? Sod it. We're going to do this. The DLC's good. I quite enjoy it, mate. I'm loving the thing. I'm going to shove this lot on. Going to make this a bit of a long one. Right, take the brake off. And let's just slowly ease onto it. Why has it done that? Oh yeah. That's a nice, nice rake. Right, so we shall. That's 8 I'm on, isn't it? Stream? What stream? What, this stream? How do I accept for technical issues? I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh, I'm doing. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong. No, you idiot! I just hit the wrong bloody thing again. There we go. Oh, hello. I'm hitting my. I think we're all set there. So I'm going to have the other 3 because you can do this. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I've not been very well the last 3 days. My many Xmas have been playing up. It will be, because this is going to be about an hour, this thingy. This scenario. If it gets too late, I'll save it for Sunday. But we got the green. I'm just going to go down to the end of the wagons here. I usually like to stay on the end of the wagons as well. Okay. So, we're okay there. Get in the seat, you silly arse. And at least it's not raining. We should be okay. When I see see the trains coming in. It's got to be done though, hasn't it? I don't think this one's very long. Yeah, the stream's a tad long. No. What I meant was the actual train's not very long. My train, what I'm on, is very long. Right, I just need to check the map. Make sure, because these are all manual switches, you see. Make sure that we are. Can't get off that one. We need that one there. So we make sure. And that. Come on. It should be because we got a green. Yep. So you've got to give it a bit of welly to get out first. I mean, if I was to cold start all of them, they'd be working, but nah, we'll just use them as dead. What? I really wish it wouldn't do that. It sounds a bit choppy, isn't it? Damn, I could have got them as well. Still under a 15 mile an hour limit. I've got a very funny feeling we're switching at the end of this. Oh, dear me. So this is the junction, what I said earlier in the stream, where the AI traffic runs to and comes from. This area here. I can't remember what the junction's called. Bayview Junction, this is. Blue screen time, picture. Oh, it's not that long. Uncouple 5 vehicles. Ooh. Wonder if I've got to take all the other vehicles off. You didn't see that. You didn't see me speeding, okay? Yes, yeah. We went out and celebrated his 50th birthday. Yeah, we went out for a meal. My 50th birthday in what? 4 months. The good thing is it will be on a Sunday, so it will be a Train Sim World stream. Yeah, he lives about 2.5 miles up the road from me. Actually, just reminded me something I had to do. I just want to. No, it's not it. I just want to check because I want to see what it says. Schedule. So uncoupled 12 vehicles. Hold on, where are we? Stop at uncoupled 12. The rear 12 cars. Oh shit. So, oh dear. It will tell me actually. That's good. Okay. It will tell me. Yeah, basically. From secondary school, and we used to do a lot of music, synth and keyboard stuff together. He still does the synths, obviously, but I don't do it as much. He's got loads and loads of synths, loads and loads and loads and loads of synthesizers and other electronic keyboard equipment. The Hentish I was talking about. Hey? Oh, freight coming down. Oh wow, that's cool. Oh, what am I doing, man? So this is auto racks. These should have loaded cars in them. It is. Oh no, that's not him. No. Oh, I've done it again. Sit in the chair, you boy. No, that's another mate. He's that one I've known from, I think it was 3rd year in secondary school, because I moved classes, and yeah, I've known him since then. It's just really weird. Hi Tommy, how you doing? And I think you'd like the DLC. I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. Absolutely loving it. Oh, 5-engine lash up. Although I was watching a live stream today and I saw 7 engines at the front. Hope you're doing well, Tommy. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. So I've got to stop at Aldershot Yard. Alright. Yes, the EMD's per. That does sound quite nice. It should tell me where to uncouple anyway. I'm kind of hoping it does anyway. Because I've just added an extra 17 vehicles on, or something like that. You alright down there, mate? Oh, it's empty. Do you think we can shove it on the tracks and run it over? Yeah, the same. I've managed to get everything on the PC, on the PS4. I don't have it on the PC. The only thing we're missing is the GP40 update and the CSX sound patch, which would be nice to have, but I don't think we're going to get that at some point. It would be nice to have a Great Western Express extension, a new version. So we've got 1.4 miles to go before we stop at Aldershot Yard. Trim the train, yeah. I understood what you meant. I think it's those wagons after the auto racks, isn't it? This one here. It's these that I've got that I put on. The extra 12 wagons I put on. What's Run 8? I've not heard of it, sorry. Yeah. Oh, okay, will do. Cheers, Shodan. I actually think this is the yard area we're in now, to be honest. Make a note of that. Yeah, I was doing one of the scenarios this morning. I think it was the car one. And there was I think it was a GP38 come screaming up the line with one tank wagon behind it. I was just like, really? I did this with one of the Class 37 scenarios on the Tees Valley route, where I added an extra rake of steel wagons on the train. It's quite impressive. I like doing things you shouldn't do. Trying to break it, that's me. I don't think I did it in a live stream though. Probably some bloke coming in with his train thinking, where's my wagons I'm supposed to pick up? Anything within 5. I'll be making an additional stop at Aldershot Yard. Uncouple the rear. Oh crap. I'll go down that way. So there's a train coming down. Okay, we go this way then. That one automatically. So I'm going to have to take one of the locos off. It would have been nice where it actually got you to start the loco up from cold. Gives you a bit of a practice. Okay. Or you're going to have to travel half a bloody mile back. Yeah, definitely. Just got to take the brake off. Oops. I remember they did that to some of the new locomotives that were coming over here. One of the Class 59s, 59-2s, I think it was, from Ontario, from where they built the loco to where they took it to the dockside. They hauled it with the handbrake on, and unfortunately it had severe wheel flats when it got to the dockside, so they had to literally take it. It came off the transport ship and it was put onto a low loader over here in the UK, and it was taken to the railway depot. I think it was Cardiff Canton, to have the wheels reprofiled. They did do a cold start option on one of these, I think it was the GPR 9s on the live stream that they did last night. I think you can understand why this is going to take about an hour. that, automatically starts up. Oh, blimey, I can feel the cold coming in now. They look like more European houses than Canadian, but there again, I don't know. It'd be nice if they had the Union Pacific stuff as well, but all they had was those wagons, and then they used the CSX stuff in the Peninsula Corridor stuff as well. The Peninsula, yeah, the Peninsula one. Oh crap. Yeah, that's right, yeah. If you see the red, like the faded red hopper wagon, that's from the Peninsula Corridor route. But they did show, one of them had the steel coil wagon, blue CSX steel coil wagon. That was with the sand patch route, which we won't be getting that on here. Which is annoying, really. Be nice though if they made the pack available for Train Sim World for the NEC, because it's the GP40 was used on the NEC anyway, wasn't it? Yeah, it can, because I've seen them running on there. That's it, yeah. Where are we? What does that say over there? Oh. Stream's not doing too well. Come on, Dread. mean, overall, I love this route. I've not even touched that huge big yard at the bottom. Whoops, I think I just broke it. Got one of those typical bloody glitches in it, hasn't it? Where it says wait for a moment, what am I waiting for? Should get off. I might have broken it. Ah, bugger. I might have broke it. Let's take these last ones off. Haha. That's what happened. It couldn't fit the EOT thingy on the back. Because it's saying, hold on, where is it? It's not there. Oh, hello. Right then, let's go then. Remember the brakes. There's always something when you try to brake it. There's always something thinking, hey, I don't remember putting that there. Shame I can't back onto it now. Not overly worried. .95 miles an hour? Okay. So the reason why I had to uncouple those wagons, if you'd only just joined, is because I put those wagons on the back of my original consist, which you're not supposed to do. Ah well. Nick them from the Great Western Express route. No. Me trying to outsmart the game, and then I mean, it did one on one of the Peninsula Corridor things. I stopped too early. Or was it I stopped late? I stopped too late, and there was a gap of where the loco was supposed to come up, drop some wagons off, and it just froze it. It just glitched out. It didn't like it. .95 mile an hour, that definitely ain't right. Well, we'll do a max of, I think it's 65 in this, 60. Shut that door as well. Another load of places for loading ethanol. Shut that door. If I go any faster, the little wheels will be falling off. This is a nice little scenario, actually. I like the little bit of cab sway as well. Considering that over 45 minutes ago the stream nearly ended because the YouTube just went down, I think we're not doing too bad. Got another 3 stations to go via. Like I said, I love the subtle cab sway. Hi Dave. Yeah, I'm not too bad, mate. Not too bad. You? We've had a bit of fun because YouTube went down. I was streaming still, but they couldn't see anything. The one I'm in is a GP38. It's 2 GP38s and what's that? Oh, it's a light loco, look. And we're hauling the GPR9s, whatever they are. Yeah, I've been off work all this week. I haven't been very well, so yeah, problems with the Meniere's disease. So I should be going back tomorrow for Friday. Bit much power. You can understand why this takes an hour to do, because we had to cut out the diesel loco, and then I had to take off the extra wagons that I put on. Oh no! Oh, blimey! My friend, she had 2 funerals to go to last week on the same day, same place. Thought, why don't you just have your packed lunch there and then just wait for it to turn up? It's a bit busy, this light. Oh, hello. Oh, that's got to be his rear light, isn't it? So there's a fair bit of AI traffic about. The AI trains will shunt as well. They won't load the ethanol though. It will be there loaded as though it will be loaded, if you know what I mean. That's probably that train I told you I saw go up with one tank wagon behind it in one of the other scenarios. Just over 1.5 miles, and then I've got to hit the 30-mile-an-hour limit. Hiya Michael, how are you? I'm not too bad. What, better than the Baby Bullet DLC? I quite like the Baby Bullet DLC, and I'm kind of hoping that they'll show that they'll do a reskin version for Go Transit, because it uses the same loco, the same type of coaches, apart from the cab end is different. So yeah, I think obviously that was basically just for I don't know why they released it. 1 week. I don't, whether they're going to be releasing 2 at a time now. Got another freight on the way down. I counted 38. How many did you count? Yeah. There was 38 in now. I just counted it back on the stream that you just watched. They did say that the maximum train's length in there is 40. Is 40. They said there are the trains go along sometimes with 100 odd wagons in them. I saw one. I was watching a live stream, a rail stream, the rail cam at live stream. Fosteria or something like that it's called. I'll put the link in the description. And there's one wagon going round at what? One train of tanks at over 100 wagons on it. I was just like, I reckon actually if I'd sneakily reversed back onto that load, I could have had those wagons. Okay, cheers. Oakville Yard. Cheers, Shodan. Yeah, there's none in this DLC. Although, strangely enough, they use the same loco for Go Transit and the same Bombardier coaches as the Baby Bullet. Apart from the back of they use 12 coaches, and the back of the cab car is different. I'm sure it's a slightly different design. I'll put the link of the video in there as well, in the description. Actually, I'll put them in the comments. If I put them in the comments, it'll be easier. How many DLC do they have in a year? Oh, good question. I don't know. Probably 3 routes and other locomotive and like packs DLC sort of thing, I'd say. So you're probably about 6 or 7 bits of DLC in a year. I mean, don't forget, DTG also do Flight Sim on Steam, as well as... Yeah, that's a bit... Yeah, something like that, Shodan. I'll try and keep a log of what they've got this year. Actually, if you think about it, from the release of TSW 2020 to the release, if possibly, of TSW 2021, check. I think we can safely Yeah, I know. I've got the last... Next Wednesday is the last Great Western Express walking the route. Oh, nice. Massaging and gaming with surround sound. Now that's what I like. Better than my creaky chair. And then on the 11th of March we start with the Season 2 walking the route of the NEC. Now if I can, I'm going to walk over to those auto racks after this. Actually, I doubt if it will let me. It's only on services and journey mode that I can actually walk, carry on free roam, not a scenario. I've got 2 gaming chairs. I've got this thing, that swivel chair that I'm sitting in now for the PC, and I've got a game seat, play seat Evolution. Actually, what I will do, before it kicks me out of the scenario, let me out. Go over and show you the auto racks. I don't know if these are loaded or not, so you can have a look. Just oh, maybe you can't because we're in the scenario. Oh, for God's sake! They're empty. Look, you can just about see inside. Yeah. I won't allow me that. Ah, might be able to. Where's the cabin? Cabin's half a mile away. Right, if that's stuttered, there's a train coming. Maybe not. That's where you load and unload the auto racks. Well, that's where they loaded and unloaded and you collect them from. Okay, I was wrong. There isn't a train coming. So the only wagons that you can use are these here, where you if you get on top, that's got a little bit of ethanol in it. Look. So they're the only ones that are interactive that you can load. You can't unload them. These grain wagons you can't unload. The same with the these auto racks. I think that's empty as well. Ha, look. Of course, these are doubles. I have seen some tonight that they're actually triple stacked ones. I think they're triple stacked. Sounds like someone climbing down your window. So, yeah. Obviously, this is the fuel point here as well, as with every game. So just basically, but no problem, Shodan, no problem. For the other guys, this is the top route. This is the top yard, Hamilton Oakville yard. Then it carries on up there. You still get mainline stuff going in and out, which is really good. Obviously, this is some of the more industry areas where we've got more ethanol filling. Another turn off for a yard, another little yards area, industrial area, and again there as well. I wouldn't be surprised if this stuff would be like for stone, you know, for loading stone, which could come in a DLC update. But this is the other yard. Where is it? Aldershot yard, somewhere. This is, I think this is Aldershot yard. No, it's not. Could be Aldershot yard. But it's another ethanol one. There's been a train there loaded with ethanol wagons. This is Aldershot yard. That's where I dropped the loco off. See, he's moved about. He's already dropped the... Oh. I dropped the loco off there, didn't I? So there's two more. So that's Aldershot yard. Then all the way down the bottom. That's the junction, look. So I'm glad that we're getting trains going in and out. AI trains going and running off and down on that junction, which is pretty good. Then this is Hamilton Yard. Where we left and where I nicked half the wagons as well. And that's the last station there. I don't know if it carries on then, because you got all this here. You got the another yard there. Then you got the rest of the main line down here as well, sort of thing. It's another yard, but look at this. Look how big this yard area is. Look. Look at that. How big is that? And you can access all of that. The route itself is 24 miles from A to B. Well, from the yard to yard. Hamilton to Oakville, they say it's 24 miles. But with the extra track from Hamilton here down to there, that's a good couple of miles there. And then you've got all this, and then all the track the other yards as well. So it's a good 40 to 50 miles. It is absolutely huge. Absolutely huge. Okay, what I will do, I'll finish this scenario. One hour 20 minutes. So it took me a little while to do it, which I'm happy to do that. But look at the 8 action points I get. I'm happy with that. Oh, was I speeding that bad? Oh no, I was under. Oh, okay. Right. So if I just click continue, he says it should load. Right. Okay. Continue journey. No, so it won't let me do a free play. So do main menu. That's good. I'm okay with that. What is the time? Oh, it's 11:30. So I won't be too long on here. This will roughly finish in a few minutes. But quickly, he says, when it loads, and it will load. So I've got to put this on my other PlayStation yet. I've got the update, but I haven't got the DLC. So if I go into timetable mode, that radioactive sign down the bottom right hand side is decontamination. So don't worry about that. You'll find that around the ethanol plants. So I'm going to spawn walking. Okay, we'll do it at 7:40 in the morning. I don't think there'll be anything. Right, I don't know where this is, but we're going to spawn there. I think that's the most southern point that I can actually spawn. Said the chair. That's nice. But yeah, go via transit, or go transit, use exactly the same loco and the cars as well to on this route. So I think that would be the more. It's not the passenger trains aren't as frequent for the go transit passenger trains aren't as frequent as the other ones. Right. So where are we? So we're here. Look. So we're just at one of the yards. So what we're going to do quickly is going to follow this track down. I don't think we can walk all the way across there like that. But I could be wrong. This whole DLC was 1.6 gig to download. So now we're over here. So look how far we got. Look. I've got to try and do a walk in the route with this. I'm not sure if I can take a shortcut and go up through the industrial estate. No, it won't let me, look. Boundary. So you just follow the tracks round. I mean, this must have taken them a few months to do, to be honest. And you won't get much freight traffic around here. Ooh. So it won't let me walk around there. No. There's also tracks over here. Probably the only actual time that you can actually walk, nearly walk next to the road. Won't let me walk there, look. So I wonder why. So it's one of these little yards that you won't be able to go down, look. Well, you can actually. You go down there by train because you can access the point work, but you can't go down there any other way. So we'll go over to where these grain wagons are. I don't think you can walk all the way down there, but I think you can definitely Go on, sorry. Yeah, do a special request. What for? Sorry. I wasn't paying attention. So what are these wagons called? Go on, what's the request, Shodan? Towards the harbour. Where's the harbour? Oh, it's the harbour down here, isn't it? I don't know. Let's see how far we can get. Centre beams or bulkhead cars. Right, I see. Right, let's see how far we can go. I would suspect you could go all the way because you're allowed to just basically shunt wagons around in this area. Oh. So no, I've got to go on there, you see. And go that way. Let's see, let's try it. I might be able to go back. If I walk on that one. That's got to be hell to find. Got to find 40 of those. And that could be anywhere around here. Seriously? Aha! So basically we come up to the next set of points, which arches off the right, or up the top, and we'll go follow them up. Right. So now you know where to find one. It's there somewhere, okay? Because on, is it the Rörsig Nord? Or is it, it's the Rörsig Nord, there's a harbour area down there, and I've walked down there. The first time I did it, where you go through the tunnel, I actually fell through the tunnel. Fell through the map, through the tunnel. And the second one, I actually spawned just to the outside of the tunnel. And I walked all the way around the harbour. There's nothing there, but I wouldn't be surprised to see one of those German DB shunters there. I mean, just look how big this is. Right, which way are we going? We're going straight on, aren't we? Yeah, you got to go. Yeah, we've got to go straight on round. Right, follow it around. I don't think that way will take it. That's wrong, isn't it? I'm going the wrong way. You tit. Okay, take two. Right, you see where if I click on the points there, it shows up as purple. If I was to switch the lever, do you see what I mean? But if you do this, if you pause it and you do this, it won't. You press it, but it won't move because you pause the game. So, for example, So I'm in the same place, but I've paused it. I've now clicked it, but it's not moving. If I was to come out of it, pause. See? Click on that, it's moved it. It's this way, isn't it, we're going? Yes. Right. It's a door. What on earth is going on? Which one was it? It was that one, wasn't it? Right, okay. Yeah, I've got a feeling we can't do it. You can do it in the train. I'm not very good at map reading. Ah, yeah. That's what happens because you pause the game. So it's that line we take off. And then we... Yeah, it's the next one on the right. Haven't I been round here before? I remember those wagons about 10 minutes ago. Right. Just let's hope there's no trains running at 7:51 in the morning. What was it I was saying about trains? It's good because the other thing is as well, you got all the environmental sounds as well. Aha! There it is. Told you I was crap with maps. Turn right. I was expecting to see turn right! Turn right! I can hear the water sound already. Like a duct of water. Where is it? It's over here, look. As he falls off. Splash. At night, those lamps will flicker on and off. This is a hell of a large area to explore. Is that the harbour? Oh my god, this is going to take some doing. Just that I don't want no GP38 up my arse. I can definitely see them bringing a couple of DLC bits out for this. Definitely. Ooh. Something's being loaded into the map, or another tile's being loaded. Oh, we ain't got that far. There's even wagons there, right down the far end. So you think how many wagons there are dotted around this place? Alpha paper products. Oh my god. What, this one here? That one there? Alpha paper products. Oh wow. So is this route based near you at all? Safety first sign coming up. Yeah, it's the GP38s and it's the GPR9 RMs. The GP38s are the ones with the CN wording on them, and the GPR9, the GP9 RMs, are the ones with the free stripe, the black and white stripes down them. It's kind of weird to go round and actually count up how many wagons are actually dotted around this map. GP9RM, that's it. I thought I could never remember it. I think, you know, they could do well with the DLC. Right, so by the looks of it, it ends here. Let's see how far I can walk. That's a bugger. Obviously, I suspect then this is the harbour up there, that area there then. But look how far we've walked. That is from that, where from? From that yard? From there, all the way up to there. That's taken us what? About 15 minutes. Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. If what I'll do, I'll come out. If I quit to main menu, have a look at this. I'll just to start the scenario, but I'm not going to do it. Don't worry, because I've got. Well, the live stream will end in a bit, in a little bit. Oh, 'cause my chair's creaking. That is the chair, not my back. Unless my thumb rubbing down the chair. Right, okay, so go to scenarios. Hamilton Explorer. So basically, explore the Hamilton Industrial Zone, which is where we were. You can lash up 4 locos together. You can do anything. It's basically, when you want to finish, you just go to a start-finish point, and you can save your progress there. So if you want to come back to it, sort of thing. That's a nice route. I did an intermodal service on there the other day, actually. I think they've put more wagons in it for this as well, because you can't go out on the main line. Right, look at this. This scenario has no objectives, you are free to explore. Right. So this is where everything's all done. Wagons all over the place. Well, they pissed when they laid that. Fucking hell. Might have to go up there at some point. But you can't go out on the main line. So you can go all the way over here. All the way round here, look. I've no idea why that's there. Obviously a disused yard. But there's nothing on the main line. It won't give you red light. Hold on. All you'll get is red light. So I can go to any of these markers and just end the game, sort of thing there. But yeah, you can shunt wagons around. Actually, what I want to do, I'm going to walk. I don't think it's that far. Where is it? It could just be up to there, actually. It's not that far. So we'll walk that. No, I don't know. I've not been reading the forums. There's those wagons, the little red one there that you find on the Peninsula Corridor one. Just looking. Oh look, we got one there. Look. I'm going to go to that other yard quickly. It's only just up here where the thing is going across the line, I think. God, this is going to be crazy. This is doing this on walking the route. You'll have to do the actual route first, and then do the yards later on. Oh, it's here, look. I think that's right. Is that me there? No. That's where I need to be. Where am I? I'm there. Okay. So I need to head over to that one, 0.7 miles. I just want to see, because I saw one in the I saw one in the steel coil car. Yeah, I saw one in the thingy, and I'm just wondering if it is in here. I've not seen it, but there again, I didn't see it in any of the other consists that they had. Do you know what I mean? I mean, if it is in here, that's great, but I've not seen it yet. There's plenty of steel cores lying around. What have we got? So it'll definitely be. Yeah, it should be that one, shouldn't it? I'm sure it is. 760 odd yards away. I suppose you can climb with these, can you? shot. Some of the wagons are interactive, bits on them, others aren't. I mean, I wouldn't have thought that it's in there, but it'd be nice to see if it is there. Just wondering if I can cut down here. Should be able to cut down on this track, shouldn't I? There's no AI trains moving around on here, as far as I'm aware. This is the sort of area... That's why I've got my collecting hat on. I do apologise. Because if I don't get it now, I won't get them for a while until I come round it. That's literally every line you have to what you call it. It's not there, is it? Because I've done wrong. It's probably in this area here. I don't think it was between them though. There. Let's... Is it that way I go? Yeah, it's that way. 253. I don't think it is. What I'll have to do is get into a loco, do a flyby. It will only allow me to go so far, won't it? Do that. Walk 1.3 miles. Let's press continue. Carry on, carry on. Oh, you bastard. So I can't do it. Oh well, that's a shame. I'll have to have a look at some point. Right. Okay, so what have we done? Well, we've covered a fair bit. Right. Well, thank you all very much for sticking with me, even though it was YouTube's fault that the stream went all tits up. I personally like the route and the DLC. I think the DLC again is it's just the normal thing with Dovetail. They'll give you the route and they'll tease you with a little bit, but they won't give you everything. That's the problem. I recommend the route. If you like what you see, buy it. It's £24.99 in pounds in the UK. I'm not sure how much that is in the rest of works out in the rest of old money for you lot. So I've already gone 132 miles in that route. So yeah, in theory it should say, if I go into that scenario now, it should say dump ticked. There you go, so I've done it. But yeah, it's well worth it, I personally think. I will try. I don't think the steel car will be in there, the steel coil car. Because well, they would have shouted about it, to be honest. Probably charged another 15 quid for it. But yeah. Anyway, if you've enjoyed the stream, click like on that video, smash it. Smash the like button. If you've enjoyed it, and if you haven't, think about subscribing. Over 75% of people that watch my videos are not subscribed. So I really would like it if people subscribe. And not only that, just hit the bell icon. Get notifications when I go online. Usually go live, or upload new content, which there will be new content coming, and new videos. So yeah, thanks all for turning up. I didn't think it was going to go well because of basically I wasn't feeling well, and YouTube decided that it's going to break their computers. And I will be live streaming again on Sunday night, probably from about 8 o'clock, but we'll see. But yeah, thanks guys, it's been really, really good. I hope you enjoyed it. Think about subscribing, like the video, have a look at the Hentis Rail page on Facebook. Plenty of stuff on there, local area railway stuff, and some other stuff as well that goes on around the UK and in America and other places. So yeah, so thank you all very much. And now for me, it's time to say good night and goodbye, and I shall see you on Sunday. So take it all easy, and I shall see you later. Bye bye.